And we're back, continuing on with our Skyrim adventure. New computer stuff here. That's right. I've got the new computer set up. This episode is going to be a slightly test episode, so to speak. Just to make sure, one, that the game runs fine while recording, and that the recording comes out okay. Because whenever I installed OBS on here, got it up and running, it is using a slightly newer version of an encoder that I was using before, which normally is okay. But we'll see. Also got to make sure, the game itself runs fine. It should. See how the computer handles it, which previous computer was handling it okay. But, when you build your own, you got to put them to the test, and ultra-modded Skyrim is a great way to test out that computer. So, where did we leave off? You gotta meet Carlia at the Ragged Flagon. So let's get to it. So far seems quite buttery smooth. Like, maybe smoother than before. At least to me. On the game side. Seems just a bit more buttery. Of course, I say that, and someone's like, glitching out a little bit. Yeah, I've basically took my M2 drive out of my old computer, made it a secondary drive on here, and just kind of copied everything over to one of my two new drives. Basically, I'm rocking 4 terabytes of new drive, and my old drive that's on here is a terabyte. There's an even older drive in my previous computer that is a terabyte as well, but I just kind of dumped everything over to an M2 because it'll read and write faster. And so I didn't have to do much other than say, this is now here. And yeah, that was a smart play by yours truly. But if any of you heard what I was talking about in previous videos about going to Linux, I'm not on Linux, I'm on Windows 11. I set up a distro of Linux, I believe it was Plasma, is what I tried to use. After doing some research, it seemed like that one, the way it kind of works, I was a bit of a fan of. It's a version of Fedora, if I remember correctly, my lady. And it doesn't play well with NVIDIA as far as getting drivers and stuff up and going. I did get it up and going eventually, but things like the NVIDIA control panel, just to tweak things, is pretty non-existent. Alright, it's a little dark. Let's see if we can get a torch going. Yeah, so currently not going to run Linux. Maybe down the road I might run Linux, might not, we'll see. But currently not. And I really wanted Linux to be my next platform, especially during the setup of Windows 11.
I'm glad you're here. I think some of these people are beginning to suspect who I am. Are you ready to face the guild?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go.
Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Yeah, the Windows 11 setup, I mean, it's easy. That's not the thing. It's just they ask for so much info. It's like, why? I mean, I know why. Because you want to take your info, sell it, and make money. Track your habits, all that stuff. Basically, anything where I needed to provide, like, a name or an email, it's all fake. Turned off a whole bunch of stuff, ran a little custom PowerShell script that I found online to help out with a few things. It's typical normal stuff, at least for me, but it just seems like it's getting worse with the amount of info they're asking. That's why I wanted to go Linux. Don't seem to do that. The setup was like, hey, is this the computer? Great. Username? Sure, here you go. Anywho, enough about that. I'm following you. Go, please. Okay, just making some little adjustments to the mic stand, or arm, if you want to get technical about it. Alright, let's make another save. I'm going to be a little extra cautious, just in case things get funky. But, I mean, my fans are going. It's a completely air-cooled machine.
You better have a damn good
So
reason
that's
to be
good.
here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down where you stand. Now what's this so-called proof you speak of?
I have Gallus's journal. I think you'll find its contents disturbing.
Let me see. No, it can't be. This can't be true. I've known Mercer too long.
It's true, Brynjolf. Every word. Mercer's been stealing from the guild for years, right under your noses.
There's only one way to find out what the lass says is true. Delvin, I'll need you to open the vault.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from our vault for years. Gallus was looking into it before he was murdered.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way in?
You didn't need to pick it.
What's she all about?
Use your key on the vault, Delvin. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
Indeed we will. Let's just make our way over. Alright, Delvin. Key goes there.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
You gotta make a little extra walk to get to this vault, it seems, with some of the mods. Oh, there goes my torch. That's okay. So I've got Night Eye if we really
Damn
need it.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
Yep, it's all gone.
The gold. It's yours. It's all gone.
Mm-hmm.
That son of a bitch. I'll kill him.
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our heads. We need to calm down and focus.
Do what he says, Vex. This ain't helping right now.
We do it your way. For now.
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. If you see Mercer, come tell me right away. Delvin, please tell me you have good news.
If I told you that, I'll be lying. We haven't had a bite in weeks. Our clients are starting to get angry.
You tell this sorry bunch of thieves that they need to put down their flagons and get to work if they want to keep their status.
Stuck.
Yeah, I will.
Anywho. Brynjolf, let's get you out unstuck for a second. There you go, buddy. Okay, let's turn you over this way. Oh.
Look, before I help you track Mercer down, I need to know what you learned from Carlia. I mean, everything.
Okay. Well, Mercer killed Gallus, not Carlia.
I feared that was the case. From that last entry in Gallus's diary, it looks like he was getting close to exposing Mercer to the guild. Anything else?
Gallus, Carlia, and Mercer were nightingales.
What? Nightingales? But I always assumed they were just a tale. A way to keep the young footpads in line. Was there anything else she told you?
Carlia was behind Golden Glow and Honeybrew.
Trying to make Mercer look bad in front of Maven, eh? Clever lass. Was there anything else?
No, that's it.
Then I have an important task for you. I need you to break into Mercer's home and search for anything that could tell us where he's gone.
His house in Riften?
Aye. A gift from the Blackbriars after they kicked the previous family out. A place called Riftweald Manor. He never stays there, just pays for the upkeep on it. Hired some lout by the name of Vold to guard the place.
I'll take care of it.
Be careful, lad. This is the last place in Skyrim I'd ever want to send you. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
Okay.
Careful at Mercer's place. I don't want to lose anyone else to that madman.
Indeed. Let's get a little bit of rest before we do that. It's a little late right now. Let's see. A solid 10 should be good. Okay, let's make another save. And let's head over to old Mercer's house. Deal with all the fun stuff that comes with that here in a bit. But yeah, as I said, completely air-cooled on the machine. Got 240 millimeter fans on the front for the intake, 240 on the top for exhaust. There's supposed to be a third on the back, but I thought my case that I got had room for 140. It does not. And then, of course, the CPU cooler, blowing that out the back as well. Of course, fan on the power supply, it's built in. The usual. To me, something... I mean, granted, it's winter now, but something looks a little... I didn't change my video card. I took my video card from the old computer and put it in this one. But something looks a bit crisper, a bit different. I don't know if it's just me, you know, like, oh, new PC, clearly this is better. Something looks a little different. Alright, so we have got to... I keep wandering off the edge while I'm like looking up at stuff. Alright, so that's locked. We've got to get this down. If I remember correctly, like the normal way is to shout it down, but I think you can still do it with a bow. It's been a minute, but I think that's the case. That's locked as well. So we have got to get up there. Nope. Almost made it. Nope. Sprinted, did not jump. I think we can catch the edge. I just gotta come over this way a touch. Oh, I gotta jump in time. I've done this before, but usually I go another way. Okay, can't do that. I think normally I get up on the roof and go from there. I think that's what I would do before. Dragon's around somewhere. Let's see. Do this. Do this. Bit of... Oh, no. I think we can make that. Here, let's go third person. So I can angle... Ah! Am I crazy? Or maybe the architecture has changed up a bit. I don't know if Temple Mara gets me where I need to go. I can't jump up any further. That jump went the wrong way. Give this another shot. There's like a point where it seems like... Okay. Let's just go around this way. Alright, so we could go... Alright, we can do it this way. Just get sneaky. Ooh. Up. Nope, it's down. Whoosh. Now. Oh, we didn't even need to do that. We picked the lock, though, so that's that. Okay. Why didn't anyone tell me? Alright. Bard. That's, yeah, I remember that now that I've done it. What's the... Where's the jump? Because I remember being, like, right up here. Maybe we antagonize the guard that's out here. Okay, I'm gonna make a save before I do this. See if we can shoot through the gate. Nope. Lob shot. Lob shot. Lob shot. Hi. Alright, that was a little too far back this way. There we go. Hi there. Wonder. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that. Okay. Took a second, but I can still lob shot. Alright. This one's barred from the other side too, if I remember correctly. Yep. Just making sure. A little escape route if we need it. Alright, so now for this. Alright. Like I said, previously I think I would use a shout, but I thought... Some green right there. Why can't I walk up these stairs? Oh, I'm crouched. But still, why can't I walk up the stairs? Oh.
Damn faithless Imperials.
There we go. Knew there was a place you could shoot it. What's this green, though? I guess it's probably... it would be coming from the inside of this place. Alright. Another save. Let's go. We want to get a touch of Night Eye going. And some muffle. Get her Daggers.
Some skooma. The imported stuff. Just one last time.
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places.
Alright, they got someone just waiting.
They're wrong. It's magnificent, and I'm proud to call it home.
Level 19.
Is someone there?
I thought I saw her. That back. Alright.
So boring.
Should have known.
Need someone to swing at.
Said
Probing
she'd wait
for
for
all I was worth.
Alright. Got your back turned. See if we can close this door.
That's the last time. Damn thing tasted worse than a fish out of a stream.
Been on watch duty for what feels like
Careful. Bar is locked into place.
Someone there.
Someone cast something.
someone's here. Feel it. Looking.
They're too high level for our furies and stuff like that, so. Excuse me.
What was that?
Alright. So, let them do their thing. Got a dog that's visiting.
Nothing here after all.
Okay. So let's keep it going.
That damn bounty
I
hunter
need
comes
that
back.
gold more than
I'm going to
they do.
run him
And
through
they
and
know.
let the skeevers finish him off.
Get our muffle. Oh,
From there,
You looky here. Looks like we got
No,
ourselves
that-
a hero.
time to die, hero!
sorry. That's not good.
Hey,
Oof.
stay distracted.
Ugh. Okay. I thought we could get a better on them, you know? Clearly not. That's okay. Alright. Let's get both of these going. Night-eye. Okay, for some reason I thought I had something not muffle.
That's the last time I'm gonna
Kill him to
want
get some
that.
beer every now and then.
Damn thing
Stupid
tasted
bees,
worse than
they're
a
sick
fish out
like
of a
honey.
stream.
Just keep a lookout. 'Cause there's the one
Damn.
that greeted us before.
All I was worth. I'll get my revenge.
Why do they need to scream so much? If they would just give us their gold,
Hi there.
we wouldn't need to run them through.
See if our
Need me some skooma.
bow
I don't
was a
get
bit
something
better.
soon. I don't know how I'll get through the week.
Hold on
Wow,
a second.
nice.
Okay.
Our last
So-
one was barely worth a
Get
cup of
myself
tea.
an island.
Sorry, I hit the mic there.
That
Let's
damn
move
bounty
my
hunter
hand.
comes back. I'm gonna run him through and let the skeevers.
Alright, I was gonna say, I want them to come check. Because normally, like, our bow, and, you know, not necessarily vanilla, but vanilla-ish. Yeah, give me that before you head outside. Okay. Let's make another save. Yeah, previously it'd just be bow, bow,
Gotta stone
bow.
books again.
Got to make some feet septums.
That's closed. That's good. Let's head on down.
Damn scar still itches. Need to see
Someone
If I could figure out the
Paid off
technique
my
for
bounty.
distilling scoop,
around
I'd be
somewhere.
rich.
Yoink. Don't see anyone though. Let's get our muffle going though.
Just need to wait for the right buyer, and we can pawn that junk off at a premium.
There you are.
Bears down.
get you to come check this. Ooh.
Is someone there?
Okay. That second one decided to show up pretty quickly. Okay, let's see if we can do kind of the same thing. Get him on the hole.
Anybody there?
Monk and a spell sword. Oh, you're underneath. You didn't bother to come upstairs. Just chilling. Alright, I'm gonna see if I might be able to lure.
Dream of. What was that?
Or at least one, or potentially both upstairs. Get that sneak up at 74. Sheesh, I didn't realize we were already there. Like that high.
What was that?
Oh, you're level 1? Really? Both of you are? Well. Somehow, that one teleported a bit. I mean, I know they went outside, but I think they got teleported back inside. What am I doing? I need to do this. That. They're back. Are they back downstairs, though? Is the question. Nope.
Where?
Okay. Wasn't pretty, but it worked. Save again. Could have sworn last time the two that were downstairs were a considerably higher level. Doesn't seem to be anyone else hanging around. Gotta look for the false case. Or suspicious cabinet with the false back panel. There goes our night eye, so let's get that back. Let's get Muffle at the ready. Check down here real quick. Okay, should be clean. Good enough for us to sift through. Up a little bit of foods. Magic regen, sure. Nope, no thanks. Nope. Nothing there. Needs to... Nope. Okay. Nothing we need. Come on. Now, let's go on over this way. Down here. I think we're safe down here. I don't think there's anyone else, unless they've been added. Big healing potion. Okay. So far, so good. Traps. Gotta watch out for those. But I think we don't trigger traps. These might be a slightly different story, though. Let's get our stamina back up. I'm just gonna roll across. At least that's the idea. Let's save, though. Like I said, playing it safe. Nope, we're good. Alright, sweet. It's just the other traps we gotta look out for. I don't see any traps on this. My favorite. We save again. It seems to be offset a bit. It's every other. What do you got? Take those salt piles. 1, 2. And we're through. Excellent. Excellent. Let's keep it going. That is a trap. Oh. Alright, well. Seeing if I could. Nope. I want to see if I can trigger. It won't let me. I just gotta do it this way. That way. Let's get us some lockpicks soon. Is a definite. Can't get children! Get some sneak. Let's see Argonian Maid Volume 1. Polish my spear in plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. We pick it up. We're a fan of Argonian literature. Okay. We'll just take all the evidence. Bust of Grey Fox. Phaedra, Shagara. All 3. Check. Let's see. The Amulet Vaktosh gain 10% more experience. I think I'm okay right now on the experience. Illusion spells lasting longer. Magicka increase. Magicka regen. Let's keep the experience. Alright, for children, we just get some lockpicks. Make our way back through the vaults here. The Rat Bay vaults. Still got Night Eye. Or no, we can't make our way back unless... Yeah, we wouldn't be able to do that.
What's that?
There's a level. Nope. Grab that muffle real quick.
Someone's here. I can feel it. Looking.
Yeah, I'll get some lockpicks and then make our way back. Some schemes go by.
Something smells foul. Who's there?
Alright. Good to go through the flagon. Just put these away. Let's see about getting some lockpicks.
There's no doubt Mercer will make for the borders of Skyrim. I hope you find him before he escapes our grasp.
What do you give me for these?
Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Okay. Give me 8 for that, really? Bit of a shame. Alright, let's sell a few items. just picked up. Many thanks. Gallus' journal. I don't need it. The Bella statue. Okay.
If you find Mercer, give no quarter. Kill him and be done with it.
Indeed. Oh, gotta actually
I
buy
heard
stuff.
what happened. And the guild, I give special rates to members of the Thieves Guild.
Lockpicks.
Show me what you've
Give
got.
me all of them.
If you find Mercer,
Yeah.
give no quarter. Kill him and
Delvin,
be
I
done
got some stuff.
Stabbed in the back. It's like the dog brotherhood all over again.
Let's see. Can I sell this dwarven puzzle box to you?
Well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. It's worth quite a bit, actually. Quite a catch. There you go. It should make you smile.
Few hundred, okay. Model ship. Worth anything?
Well. If you happen across... What a delightful find. This should cover it.
He says the same thing for a little bit. Bust a gray fox.
Well. If you happen across any... Must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the grey fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are.
Thank you. Alright.
This is getting dangerous. Don't let anything get a jump on you.
Thank you. Alright, let's just, come on, back this way. Chit-chat with Brynjol. Back into the manor. Get Chilrind, just to have it. Just way back over here. Mercer was... same as before, no talking through the gates.
We've scoured the town and I've spoken to every contact we have left. No sign of Mercer. Any luck on your end?
I think that was Busta Grey Fox falling on his head. He wasn't there, but I found these plans.
Shore's beard. He's going after the eyes of the Falmer? That was Gallus's pet project. If he gets his hands on them, you can be certain he'll be gone for good and set up for life.
We have to stop him.
Agreed. He's taken everything the guild has left, and to go after one of the last greatest heists is just an insult. I've spoken to Carlia and made amends for how the guild's treated her. Now she wishes to speak with both of us. Quickly, we have no time to lose. As we meet, lad.
Okay.
Not now, lad. Carlia said it was important.
Let's see if we can... Boom. Look at us. Put it back.
On.
I'm trying to go. Oh. Alright, let's see if I can just bypass talking to Carlia for a second. We have a sword to pick up.
You're making waves around.
Get out of my way. No waves to be made today. Yeah, we're about to become a nightingale. Some new armors and stuff. Alright. Now, let's come back over here. Just a touch. Oop. This. Come on in this way. Okay, don't think there will be anyone here. So we could just do this quickly. Boom, 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 boom. Traps don't care. Boom, out of my face. Okay. Oh. And there we go. Alright. Okay. Straight up and down? No. expert lock. Ugh. Oh. Whoosh. Deals 30 frost damage to health and stamina. Targets up to level 40 have a chance to be paralyzed for 10 seconds. Give me that. Oh. This game has it out for me. Alright. What can we drop off? Should probably drop these iron ingots off. This dwarf dagger, we're not using that. There we go. We're using the glass dagger. Alright. Now we're in business. A little hop.
Is someone there?
Wander by them. Not concerned. Alright. Now, let's come back over here. Maybe drop off some stuff in our chest. Just an idea. Okay. So, children, nightingale blade, those can go. That staff can go. This armor, I mean, for sure can go. Drop off one of those. Entries increased by 20. Into region. I'll hold on to these just in case I need to switch to anything in particular. Alright, be in a jar, you can go. My pelts and ingots can go for now. Leather can go. Strips. Jewels. Those can all go. Okay. What are we at now? I didn't look. 189. Boom.
Brynjolf, time has come to decide Mercer's fate. Until a new guildmaster is chosen, the decision falls to you.
Aye, lass. And I've come to a decision. Mercer Frey tried to kill both of you. He betrayed the guild, murdered Gallus, and made us question our future. He needs to die.
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturnal.
And it's all true. Everything I heard in the stories. The Nightingales, their allegiance to Nocturnal, and the Twilight Sepulchre.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing. Just outside of Riften, beyond the southeast gate is a small path cut up the mountainside. At the end of that path is a clearing, and an old standing stone. I'd ask you both to meet me there.
Okay. We've got a standing stone to get to after we level real quick. Magic. Alright. Let's look. Illusion. Illusion spells last longer. Not too worried about that currently. Sneak. Damage dealing spells. You're undetected. Light armor. This is the run, jump, all that fun stuff. That's for crossbows. We don't have anything there for one-handed at the moment. Enchanting, I'd like to potentially get into. Let's look at security. Find more gold when opening chests and picking pockets. Let's go to the light armor. Move faster. Jump higher. That kind of stuff. Now, let's go become a Nightingale proper. Get some cool armor, maybe some cool retextured armor, perhaps. We'll have to find out. Let's just make our way outside. Oh wait, did I have a place discovered nearer than that? We'll find out here shortly, after I save. There we go. Yes. Okay. Snowshot Farm. That's where we're going. Sorry. Just hit the desk. Okay. So, now. Let's see. I go this way a little bit. Not too far. Not too far of a journey. Let's head on over to this standing stone, which is right here. Oh.
I'm glad you're here.
What's the significance of this place?
This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey.
What kind of an edge?
If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way.
Okay.
This way, please.
Where are you going? We'll just head on in. We got some walking and talking to do.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales
that
were
light
just
coming
a
in?
myth was seeded within the guild on purpose.
Looks good.
It helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong with you? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest. I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Grimloff. It's business.
Business. Right. So far, I mean, other than some, texture updates and some stuff.
I'm the first of the uninitiated to set foot inside, and over a century. If you'll both proceed to the armory to gain the Nightingale, we can begin the oath.
Okay. Let's go get our armor. Yeah, as I was saying, it looks pretty much the same from what I can remember. Alright. Let's equip. So our Nightingale Hood. Deal 25% extra damage with ranged weapons, as opposed to getting better prices. Stamina is increased by 50, and your stamina regen is increased by 50, as opposed to our carry weight. 25% extra damage with one-handed weapons, as opposed to being better at lockpicking and pickpocketing. And movement speed is increased by 10%. You make 50% less noise while moving, as opposed to harder to detect. Alright. It's quite dark. But it doesn't look like it's a crazy retexture. Let me get a torch. Let's see if we can get... Oh, I was gonna say get a bit closer. Yeah, it looks like Nightingale armor. Okay, no crazy retextures. Probably, obviously, just higher resolution. Okay, sweet.
You appear ready for the oath.
Those. Let's get our oath going. The training area. Some beds. Oh, hello. Red Kitchen Reader. That's a book we just picked up. Alright, let's check the chest. a couple lockpicks out of that too. Alright, nice little place to sleep. And I don't remember if this is vanilla. I usually don't hang around Nightingale Hall that often. It's just like, come in, get the armor, get the stuff.
Okay, lass. We've got these
Get out.
getups. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a nightingale? That was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement must be struck.
What sort of arrangement? I need to know the terms.
The terms are quite simple, Brindle. Nocturnal will allow you to become a nightingale and use your abilities for whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre. What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Yep, I'm ready.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the circle.
Okay. Excuse me. Just make my way through. What if I open the gate? I can't. Oh, purpley glows. Nope. Almost walked off because I was looking somewhere else. Yeah, looks cool. Alright, let's get this going. Oof. Nice little touch of lighting there. Love to see it. Just wait for those two to slowly but surely take their place.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Mirth and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve
True.
both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Nice. Okay. Just come on over this way. We're getting tired. According to that. Relia.
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime.
How did Mercer betray Nocturnal?
Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre. The skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry.
So the key unlocks any door?
Well, yes. But the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, potential becomes limitless.
Well, 3 of us could keep it. And by 3, I mean I could keep it.
I'm afraid that's impossible. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence. And whether you know it or not, our uncanny luck defines our trade.
Well, first time, actually no, just, let's go.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Alright. Brynjolf. Let's have a little chit-chat, shall we? Hey, buddy.
Listen, lad. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild.
Why tell this to me?
Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves' Guild.
I mean, do you not want the job?
I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
I don't know what to say.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
I agree.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead.
Then let's get to it.
I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Thelma are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthand. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lad. This will be a fight to remember.
All right.
Until next we meet, lad.
Until next we meet. I think that's a stylish way to end this video. So, if you made it this far, the only thing I ask of you is let me know if anything, sorry for hitting the microphone, if anything looks different in a bad way, sounds different in a bad way, something like that, so I can make some, minor tweaks here and there. But we got through an episode pretty smoothly, it seems, so that's good. But anywho, I'm gonna get out of here, and before I go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. See you guys later.